Quincy, 25. I was born in Normandy and I live in Paris since I'm 17. Moved here to go to the Sorbonne, the university. I've done like many jobs, different jobs. I was a teacher in London, French teacher. I came back, I was working with the insurance. I was a barista as well. And then I just like started walking around Paris, taking photos with my iPhone, and I decided to share them on Instagram because like it was really new to me. It just went crazy. I can't really explain it, but it went very well for me. So I was just like, is it really happening right now? What I like most about photography is capturing one instant, one moment, 1 second that you will never get back otherwise. And it's just like, especially in the morning, when I'm walking in my neighborhood, there's absolutely nobody but just like maybe a couple walking around, going to work or anything, just capturing that instant. I feel like I'm in a movie sometimes, like for sure. I'm not afraid to say that I do cliche pictures. I do pictures that are usually already seen many times, but I try my best to just like put it my own way, to show it my own way, with my edit, with my colors, with the light that I capture or anything. I know that if I shoot Paris, if I shoot Montmartre, obviously it's going to be like seen before. The goal is to just find the right colors, the right edit, the right light, the right moment, the right instant to capture. And it's not just in Paris, like everywhere. You have to make an effort to just like wake up early and get out of bed and just like shoot in the morning so that there's absolutely nobody around and there's perfect light, because the morning light is the best you can find. I discover new things all the time about Paris, about the places I go to. With what happened in Paris, with the attacks and everything, I felt like a need to push people to travel as much as they can. With everything that is happening at the moment in the world, I think it's super important people just like don't give up and don't stay in the comfort zone and just like stay home. What I'm trying to show and what I'm trying to do is like to push people to just like, oh my God, that looks so pretty, I really want to go there. Oh, but like the attacks happened, like a few, but who cares? Like I live here, it's not dangerous, it's a city, it could happen anywhere, and I think it happens every day, all the time in certain places. So it's not like people have to just like travel as much as they can, because that opens people's minds. I feel like I've grown by just traveling and by just like taking photos and by sharing them, and I feel super happy when the person is like turning on their Instagram every morning and just like looking at some pictures of places they really want to visit, and they put that on a bucket list, and the bucket list is going to happen. So I'm super happy because I push people, or I try at least to push people to just like come to Paris, come to Santorini, come to London. If they think it's pretty, then they should come. That's it. That's how I started photography, actually. That's how I did that, because I was so bored that I started walking around my city for hours, and then I had my phone and I was like, oh, that's super pretty. That's super pretty. I have only one camera here. It's my Canon 6D. I also have a Sony Alpha 7 II. This is the lens I use every day. For now, it's the 24-105. It's the basic lens, but the best one in my opinion, because you can really do anything you want, especially when you don't really know what you are shooting. One of my favorite pictures that I've ever taken, an early morning in Montmartre. I actually got out of my apartment when it was 6:30. I wanted to catch the sunrise over the Sacré-Cœur. I was on the Place du Tertre, which is the square, the main square, and I was trying to capture the light and like coming out in between the church, and it was this mother and her daughter just started walking, but at a fast pace, because they were probably late for work, and they came, and the way they walked, I love that picture. It's also framed in my apartment. The role of a photographer nowadays in social media, I think, is just like, especially with the travel bans and with everything that is happening everywhere, I think it's super important to just like remind people that the world is not a place of fear, that it's just a place to discover. And that's the main thing, is that you push people with the photography to travel, and then there, meet people, just meet with the locals, get coffee with people you don't know. Like, it's just super important to just turn off the TV, turn off the news, just like book a ticket and travel. That's my only advice, and that's what I'm doing.